Peace, this is Tareck Adeeb. It's time to go with the flow, and today I would like to talk about serenity and also the quiet moments. We've got to make the effort, it's important for us to make the effort to be thoughtful enough to understand that, yes, we do need to work, we do need to move forward, we do need to yang, otherwise we lose our, there's certain things, like testosterone, hormones, there's all sorts of things that affect men and women as they are, building and thriving and learning and all the various things that can happen. But quiet, and it's similar to what I was saying actually the other week about rest, but quiet, and also really allowing that time to manifest, being very, very conscious about those, spending time in quiet. So for me, obviously, like nature was always a big one. It was always something that I chose to do. Just recently, I went down to the river, for example, and again, always heavenly to be hearing something, nature. That's why I'm a big fan of it. I'll always make time and effort to get into nature and to spend quality time relaxing, being at peace. And the quiet is a sacred thing. Again, it's similar to what I talked about rest, in the sense that we're making quiet moments. And something I said recently about rest as well is that dreaming is obviously the most important thing when it comes to rest. Because if we don't go into that dream state, we don't start to switch off, from the world here, this world and the responsibilities we have, the stress and everything that we carry with us, then we can't process, we can't let it go. It's a very powerful thing right now, even more so with Saturn and Pisces, but other things, that will test that imaginal, the opportunity to work with dream world and surrendering to the unknown and all of it, obviously the divine feminine and the divine masculine, going out into mountains, forging, playing as well. That's such a beautiful thing that one can do, is to play and enjoy it. And that's the quiet times. Again, if you go up to the top of the mountain, I've just been on my board here, and it's good to kind of like just have fun and switch off, being quiet and be at nature, to hear the sounds of nature. So I think the greatest thing I wanted to say to you all today was just about the nature of quiet. And again, meditation. There's all sorts of meditations that people that I know have done, Vipassana, silent retreats, that sort of stuff. Again, when you walk into the countryside and you manage to find a place where you can just really be at one, be quiet, it's a healer. And then you can go off into the heart as well. You can relax them more into the breath of your everything, the nature, your uniqueness, and also how humbling it is to be in awe, to be in infinite nature, and to pause, to take a breath, to be quiet, to sleep if necessary, or to certainly rest, sleep better. And that's where exercise also comes in. So yeah, just want to say, like I say, the quiet moments and, trusting this idea of serenity when we start to put context to it. This is more to do now with the timing. So let's say winter, we could see the snow on the mountains these days, and you can play in the snow, and that's where I am right now. And likewise, this serenity, it's a feeling that there is quality and there is something beautiful in the play, because in the quiet moments, to seek for solitude or to be at one or to play, or the intimate moment, others show up. That's what has happened, just coming to the mountain today, and then friends who I met last year were here, and suddenly we're all sharing the first day of the season together. And that's a continuation, it's a growth, it's great to see that. So creating those quiet moments, in the most important way, to sleep, and also to reflect again, and to be grateful, and therefore to thrive, dream more, because we're rested and we feel energized, and all these things are good. So with that, be your way to show the way. Peace.